If it don't stop my cash flow, then it really ain't my business, yeah. Let's pose for this picture, ain't no filters on this money. Stack it up, no 2050s, rubber band my hundreds.
Seating. It's hard to
find the proper,
yeah.
I don't know, I found that. I stay in this spot either, but I'm still in this position, so either I'm here or I'm here.
No, I ain't fine. But that's what this is about, trial and error.
My life, trial and error. So when we get in the big studio,
yeah, facts.
we already get everything down pat, all the kinks is out. So that's another thing, sitting. Yeah, bro, you be nitpicking yourself.
I do, yeah. Oh, this been me my whole life.
That's how you get better.
I don't know. It's like a gift and a curse, you know. Bro, I probably need fucking medication. That's what earlier when you was talking about. You said something. I was gonna say I'm surprised I was never diagnosed. Like, but my people's probably just never went to do that.
You tested and shit to find out what you think you got.
ADHD. Yeah.
You always gotta be doing something. You keep your mind always racing, thinking about
shit. Thinking about shit, or like it really be like attention span shit. Like when you be zoning out, or like kind of in school, for example, like school setting. Like it's not cause like the student is dumb or anything or is bad. The shit just don't interest him.
Oh yeah.
So it's like it was something like with ADHD. Like if something's not like urgent, interesting, like if it's not necessary, we just don't be tapping into that shit.
Yeah, it's like in one ear, out the other type. You just sitting there.
It was like if doing dishes, like if that shit's not no urgent, if you don't find it interesting, nothing, you're gonna have dishes until it checks one of them boxes. Like, okay, now I need these motherfuckers. Let me wash them.
You done used all the dishes, so yeah. Now you need.
That's like, I feel like that's the reason why my room's always messy. Cause one, I don't have closet space, so clothes are just everywhere. And then it'd be like it's my room, so I could function like this. It don't be nothing urgent. Only time it's urgent if it's a holiday.
Organize your clothes, no?
I do organize it.
Fold them up, you know what I mean? Put them away.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. I don't have closet space, so sometimes things don't be properly put away. You know what I mean? I'll just fold them and leave them on the fruits on. That's the one thing, that fruits on. Since I don't really be having guests all like that, and I ain't slept on in the years. It really just like a couch closet.
Yeah, you just throw all your clothes on there. It's a couch closet. So you put your clothes away on your futon.
Yeah. Like the ones that I actively wear, yeah. It's like,
the hoodie you ain't done with.
Yeah.
The hoodie got a couple more wears in it. You like, let me put that right there. So I can just grab and go.
Exactly.
That don't sound too chaotic. You do got ADHD though. You might want to go. You got the age now. You can get your own self tested. I can get my own test.
I am.
Go find out what's wrong with you.
Then it's gonna be like, all right, do I want to try? Do I want to be on medication? Well, if the medication takes some things away.
You are on medication already. You got your medication.
No, that helps, but I need something that helps.
I thought that do helps.
No, that don't help. That like helps with everything. Like, you know what I mean? That help with aches and that help with just.
That helps with
and
anxiety.
Sometimes I do. Yeah, it does help with anxiety. Like sometimes that shit do get me out my head, but I need something that.
Sometimes it makes me more in my head though.
Yeah, it all depends.
I come up with some good thoughts, and also some bad ones. Sometimes my mind is relaxed, and when it's relaxed, I'm asleep. But sometimes
I'm gonna say sometimes it works as melatonin.
Everything it works as melatonin. But wake up in the middle of the night.
Sometimes it works for a wake up.
Everything, go wake up, start your day
like a good wake and bake
before you leave the house.
Yeah.
Is that like a ritual? Is that like a what is it? A stoner ritual.
Waking bacon?
No. Well, yeah, that, but definitely that. But having to roll one before you leave. Like if you're going somewhere.
Yeah.
Is that like a ritual? Like all stoners have to do this. We gotta, no
feel
matter
like,
where we going.
Yeah.
You be going to the grocery store. You be going, what, to the mall.
Like, I don't know, like, I don't got the luxury to just be, like, rolling up like that. But if it's something, like, before starting your day, or before going to, like, an event, or, like, you know what I mean, if you got to go to the grocery, like, say you got to go to Walmart in the mall and that, yeah. Before we step out, let me take this in.
Let me take care of myself.
Yeah, let me take care of myself before I go to the outside world.
Everything to the outside world. It makes you see things different while you outside too.
Facts.
Life be interesting. Some interesting.
Food be better.
Yeah. But then I'm at the point where, like, sometimes, I don't know, I be wanting to taste the food when I'm not, like, because I be wondering if I'm, like, just eating it just because of this. Yeah, like, or is it really that good? Sometimes I just be so hungry and you be fried, you be like...
Crush anything.
What?
I'm right. Crush that whole plate of macaroni.
That's all you had on your plate too was macaroni. I don't know how one man can eat nothing but macaroni.
No, the crazy part was because that wasn't my first plate.
You had like what, 2, 3?
No, like because remember we was about to smoke and the food was done, so I had a real plate, like you know what I mean, like chicken and shit.
Yeah.
Then we got done smoking, and I had a whole plate of macaroni and cheese. I ain't want anything else.
That's all you wanted was just mac and cheese. And I remember niggas saying you wasn't going to eat all of that.
And bro was like, nah, he going to eat it.
Yeah, you definitely ate all that too. That mac and cheese was good. That was the graduation party.
Yeah, that was in top tier day.
What? Talking about a good time.
I be thinking about like
good time for free,
bro. I be thinking back on that time period and like certain times and like certain times I'm with like certain group of friends or just certain pictures we got. I be like, dog, these was really our last like innocent days for real. And we didn't even know it.
And that's why we were so innocent because we didn't even know what was about to hit us.
Like, oh, look at all of us. We just look so innocent.
My life, carefree.
Yeah,
we was just enjoying life, enjoying the moment.
Now, it's real.
Jeez, this shit's real. They ain't lie to us. I thought that shit was just like a movie or some myth or some fairy tale. They talking about, you know, adulthood isn't all what it's make out to be. I thought it was, you know, nice.
Yeah. You don't got nobody telling you what to do. You can stay up however long you want, sleep however long you want. That's really all. Go, you know what I mean? Be out. That's really all kids be wanting.
Yeah, is to be out whenever they want. That's all. But that ain't even all that. Because then you realize, like, damn, I don't even feel like being out right.
That take a lot of energy.
Yeah, I salute everybody whose job is like at a nightclub or a bar or whatever.
Yeah. Bro, I was just thinking that, like, bartender's jobs, that's hectic.
It's super hectic, bro.
You gotta remember all those orders. You gotta be, like, to be a good bartender, bro, you gotta remember orders. You gotta be quick. You can't be neglecting people. Everybody trying to get a drink at the same time. Music is loud.
Yeah, definitely have good drinks.
Yeah.
The drinks gotta be good. That is a hard job. I ain't gonna lie. I salute them. That's why you gotta tip your bartender. Tip them what?
Tip y'all people, man. You don't be trying to tip.
I'm not a big fan of tipping. You gotta earn your tip, I would say.
You do gotta earn your tip. No,
people act like it's just like a given.
A given.
It's like you gotta work for this. Isn't that the point? No, yeah, man. That's when you get a tip when your service is good. So you gotta work for that.
You know when I be swole, when I like don't tip, or like I tip bad.
Tip bad. You mean you be swole?
Yeah.
Why? What you mean? Like you be feeling bad?
Yeah, I be feeling bad. I don't wanna. I mean, cheat them.
Oh, you want to give them what they deserve?
Yeah.
Type shit.
Mm-hmm.
The shit I did tipping well.
I feel like baseline is 20%.
You going off of you do percentages when you tip?
Yeah, baseline is 20%. Like that's where you start at. Now, you could lose that and not get a tip, or I kind of go like, if it ain't 20%, I just kind of go like how I'm feeling or number wise. I'll make it even, type shit.
Yeah, that's me for real. Like it's depends on where I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
But really depending on like the price, I see how much it is. I'm like, alright, I'm at what 10, 15 or whatever on this.
Yeah.
And then depends, like I said again, where I'm at though in the establishment.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm in like Applebee's or some Fridays or some shit, I'm gonna tip for where I'm at. But then when they get a little higher scale, then we get to places like that though. I mean, most if you're going with a party, the tip is already
included. Yeah.
Gratuity.
Sometimes. Yeah.
Or what is it called?
Gratuity.
Gratuity. I said gratuity. Fuck is gratuity? I ain't order no damn.
You ordered gratuity.
I remember my first time figuring that out. I said gratuity.
I ain't ordered that.
Everything I ain't ordered that. When I typed my mom, I said, "Yo, mom, what is this gratuity they talking about?" And she said, "That's the tip." The tip? They gonna tell me what I got a tip? Oh man. I forget. I think I was at McCormick and Schmick when I first found that out. Gratuity.
Gratuity.
That's
fancy word.
That's a fancy ass word.
For a robbery.
For a robbery. That gratuity be high as hell. Be a whole nother meal for the gratuity.
Like, no, y'all was gonna get y'all tip, don't worry.
Jeez, y'all was gonna get y'all tip. You have to take it out the bill already. What the fuck? That shit fit in the bill. That ain't even like an add-on option at the end when I sign off.
Not no suggestion.
No suggestion.
Do you want to make a donation?
None of that.
No, this is what we taking.
Never realized this is what we taking, nigga. This is coming off your card, regardless if you like it or not, nigga. Gratuity. Shout out to gratuity, though. Y'all take care of y'all people. So
I'm about to say it really makes sense. Cause
yeah,
when
makes
you with
sense.
a big party,
Mm-hmm.
like niggas forget.
Oh yeah, everybody ain't going to tip.
Yeah.
Especially certain parties that you get.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody ain't going to tip. They see a couple people tipping, they feel like they ain't got to put nothing on. You're like, oh yeah, you
tip for us.
You tip for us. Nah, you tipping for us. Nah. So I understand it. I ain't knocking it. I was just surprised when I first came across it. I ain't know nothing about it. I was naive. Gratuity. That's how they make their bag though. Alright, well, start the show.
Start the real show?
Yeah, that's the show before the show.
Yeah.
Welcome to another episode of the Jukebox Podcast, where music is king. I'm your lovely host, Lil Ty.
And your co-host, 7 Trey. And we back with another episode. Huh?
We're going to spark it off with Jukebox Singles of the Week. But before we get into it, I'm going to ask you, I know you ain't been listening to new music, but what have you been listening to?
I've been listening to Baby. I ain't gonna lie.
Which baby?
Old Baby, New Baby.
Which baby?
Oh, Little Baby.
Old baby. Old baby, new baby. What old baby have you been listening
That
to?
My Turn, bro. That My Turn is really heat. I feel like...
Is that his best album?
Yeah.
I don't think that's an album. That's a mixtape, I think.
No, that's the album.
That his first album was My Turn.
No, his first album was Harder Than Hard.
Sure. Bro, I'm pretty sure his debut album is...
Yeah.
Look it up. Debut album.
His debut album is My Turn. So
that's
you know, he came out in that era where there really wasn't mixtapes. Everything's a project. I like the word record.
No. I remember... Because I remember Mad Dog. I had Mad Dog on Spinrilla I wasn't listening to that shit on Apple. That album was on Spinrilla, but it did get taken off those platforms. Mm-hmm. Like a lot of those certain songs aren't on there no more. Like I remember that shit was on Spinrilla. That shit was a mixtape.
All right, if you want to call it a mixtape, I think because wasn't it Gangsta Grills?
Yeah, them is mixtapes, bro.
Yeah.
All them things was mixtapes. His first album was My Turn.
Yeah, true. You're right. Cause he had the one mixtape before Harder Than Hard. That was his little pre-trap. Like,
then he had one with him and Marlo.
Yeah, that To the Hard Way.
Mm-hmm.
And then Harder Than Hard. Then he did Too Hard. Then he did Harder Than Ever.
That's a lot of pause. Hard. Pause. Hey, so what was you saying about it though?
My Turn is
not great. My Turn. You was talking about
Nigga, I was talking about My Turn and we just spilled into.
No, you said Old Baby. What Old Baby was you?
My Turn.
Really? That's not Old Baby.
Well, I'm saying. I mean,
I thought you was talking about from the mixtape era.
No,
Baby. You ain't been listening to that from there.
No. If you go back, you kind of see his progression.
Okay, so that. All right.
I don't want to say a lot of them, but
so
a couple of them songs.
He wasn't him fresh out the jump. No, fresh out the gate.
He was him because he's him, but he wasn't him rapping rise. Like,
because he did have Mad Dog.
Yeah.
To the Hard Way was a solid project.
Some of them songs, yeah, they're all solid projects, but some of them songs, they're just like they were just hard at the time.
Yeah, like Mad Dog, I don't listen to now.
Yeah.
That's My Dog. Sure, yeah, I wouldn't even bop to that. Really.
But My Turn is one of them. It's one of them projects. Like that record is kind of like a timeless record. Like that's an album. Like he cut a record, bro. My Turn is hard. He snapped, and then the deluxe is crazy.
So that's what you've been listening to.
Yeah, that and them 2 singles. I be in the loop. She be in the group. Brody want a friend. Throw the alley oop. Turn nothing to something. I'm the living proof. How can I lose when we the who's? And on that right on when he said, I done got my shit together. I'm way better than last time. Y'all do not know how motivating that one line is. Like, dude.
So Lil Baby's coming, right? I understand he's coming back.
Yes. He's due for an album. It's been 2 years since My Turn. And My Turn still heat 2 years later. That's basically my point.
So, like, when we're talking about, best rappers right now, and we know, so we got rappers who's in different realms. Mm-hmm. So we got, like, J. Cole, Drake, Kendrick, Pusha, all of them is like fighting amongst each other. They're in a whole nother stratosphere. You know what I mean? But so if we come down a notch, right now I think most would say Dirk is the guy right now, number one guy. You think Baby got something to say? Like, do you think Baby can, or do you think Baby is already past that?
Nah, Baby and Dirk on the same level. They like on the Warriors, bro. They the Splash Brothers.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, we talking though. It's just still competitive.
It's still
competitive sport.
I think Baby. I feel like Baby's audience is bigger than Dirk's.
Huh. You think?
Yes.
I wouldn't argue that. I would agree with that. The fact, like he says, sharing stage with Billie Eilish and some of the songs that he got with other artists and the bigger picture, that bigger picture jam that he had that opened up his eyes to a different age group, age bracket to say. So yeah, I would agree with that.
And bro, Baby can rap, like.
And Baby can rap his ass off.
Like you know, we in that era now where like everything's melodic and stuff, and like you people might say that he's a melodic rapper, but if you listen, like he be having bars. Like on that one jam, I forget the song. It's on my turn though, but he said, "I ain't come to play with these boys. I'm not Cardi."
So I think everybody uses melodies now. I think that's just a part of the rapping.
But
part
no,
of the game.
he said,
That's been a part
"I
of
ain't
the
come
game
to
for
play
a while
with
now.
these boys. I'm not Cardi."
Yeah,
That shit's hard, bro.
I be hearing him.
That shit's hard.
Lil Baby hard. He can't miss. I don't know.
He don't
it's
miss
just something.
Bro, you know that video? He said, "No, this man's good.
Oh yeah.
He don't miss. In the heat of controversy, he don't miss. In the heat of battle, he don't miss."
Yeah. I'm interested. I just need another album. I need him to follow it up. It's been a little minute. I really don't think. I feel how I feel just because I don't think him and Dirk did what they were supposed to do on that collab album.
They didn't, but on the songs they did do what they were supposed to do. Crazy, bro.
There's not that many. 2040, okay.
2040 is crazy. I mean, it's not that many, but the ones they did, bro, come on, like, okay's crazy.
I was expecting something more. The build up to it, the anticipation.
Yeah.
It was like.
I feel like
it was like a Watch the Throne for the young niggas, and it didn't live up to that. It didn't live up to what
they
we
missed the mark just a little bit.
Yeah. So
the title song that they had, like the Neighborhood Hero song, that wasn't.
Yeah.
Oh, the Voice and the Hero, yeah, like that song wasn't even hard for real. So I feel like that's one dropping the ball. The title song didn't even come how it was supposed to come.
Yeah.
But bro, 2040, okay. I know how I feel. Windshield. I know how I feel. Windshield. Yeah, that John hard, and that Rich Off Pain's hard.
Oh, yeah,
just off the top of my head.
Rich Off Pain crazy, but I like it. I like Rodway's contribution. I like him on the hook. I think it was niggas came from nothing, but still they gonna hate.
Oh, life left me scarred. On the real can relate. You know, niggas out in the field every day. Yeah.
I'm ready for Rod to come back too.
Me too. I want to see him in person.
I know too much Rod. I can't wait. He got some shit.
Like when he came, bro. I wish I went to this last tour.
Yeah.
Because that Rod's crazy, and I know all of that.
So where's Rod Wave amongst all this? Do you think these like little breaks that rappers do?
I don't feel like they take breaks though.
You don't feel like it?
Like,
you think we just
the market's oversaturated.
Okay.
Like he just dropped. Well, they be dropping like 2 singles. You know what I mean? I feel like that's the little spoon. That's the appetizer.
Mm-hmm.
So he dropped on 2 singles like around December. And that's going in. So he probably gonna come back like summertime.
Yeah,
you gotta think artists like Rod Wave, he don't do many features, so like.
So we're not going to hear him.
We ain't going to hear him until he want to be heard.
That's what I'm saying. It's like artists like Rod, like even with Roddy Ricch, you feel like they lose their momentum by doing that. Because I feel like Roddy Ricch kind of lost his momentum on his hiatus that he went on.
Yeah.
Then he came back and people said he flopped.
Yeah. And
now
he did lose his momentum.
Yeah, it's been a little quiet for him.
Yeah, that's true. I would say that. That's true. You got a point. Because that's just, I'm speaking personally, but yeah, like in this market, you can't be taking them breaks.
Oh, and we seeing it with Dirk. Dirk's been on the ass. He ain't been letting up. He's been dropping and giving us quality. It ain't like he's just dropping at a higher pace than people, but he's also giving us quality work. So that's what I just want to see out of Lil Baby has a point though. I think Lil Baby, he can take those breaks and he can take a month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 6 months.
Bro, he be taking years off.
Yeah, he'll take a year off. You don't even notice it though. That's the crazy part. He might do a feature here and there.
They play everything.
Mm-hmm. You don't even notice that Baby's not really active.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it's
and Baby's like he might not be actively rapping, but he'll be actively outside.
Outside, you see him on the ground and shit. Yeah, he's always in the press for something. He's always relevant in some sense.
So I feel like that's where
he has that it
where
factor.
Other artists, he got the it factor. Other artists whether, you know what I mean? That's really not their thing. So they don't be dropping music and they don't be outside. So that's why they might lose their momentum.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're a real fan, that don't matter.
It don't matter. Because if you for the ones who already got that core fan base like Young Boy, you could go on a break for however long you want. They always gonna love you. Shit, Bobby Shmurda went on a 7-year vacation. People was anticipating his comeback.
Facts.
What you think about how he came, how everything's been handled? Think it could have went better?
Shit, it seems like it's going good to me.
You think it's going good? Music wise. Like, have you been...
Is
there anything musically that you've liked from him since he came out?
No.
What about Rowdy?
Maybe a verse here and there.
But no. What is it about? What is it? Why not?
I think they just missed their time.
So it ain't their time no more. That's
yeah.
what it is.
And the sound of music changed. They just missed their time. Shit. But
They don't think they can't adapt to, because drill music is hot right now. New York drill is hot.
They could probably adapt.
You don't think they can adapt to that style?
They probably not even trying for real, bro.
It seems like Bobby having fun.
Yeah, like
He's just enjoying life.
I feel like they both just enjoying life, bro. They really don't care about that. You see what happened the first time?
What you mean?
The first time they was all into that music shit, niggas caught a case. They probably chilling, we just chilling, enjoying freedom. You know what I mean? Because I feel like they was really taking it serious. They would have put a project out by now.
Yeah, like where's the project? Where could we get a collab
They
project?
probably don't want to do that.
Cause the Rowdy and Bobby was like Lil Bibby and Lil Herb.
Yeah,
It was like that
duo
was lethal. Them boys couldn't miss. So you think you missed their time? So when you say you missed their time, they can't come back.
I mean, I wouldn't say can't, because that's just like putting a cap on them, but it's just harder. Or like, you know what I mean? Like,
more difficult.
Bro, just seasons change, bro. Time be changing, life change. Like,
oh yeah, I seen one nigga. He said on A5 South, he was like, he said, I don't trip because, and that's why I don't never like fall off, is because I understand that there's seasons to this shit. So maybe this nigga's season the ball right now, and maybe my season to go work on the off. It may be my off season, so it's time for me to work on some shit. To do what I gotta do. So when it comes back around, now it's my season again. So he understands that it's not always going to be you who's, you know what I mean, who's that nigga right now. You gotta understand there's different phases and different seasons.
That's why you can't be a hater, bro. You ain't the only one that's popping. You ain't the only one with money. You ain't the only one that dressed nice. You ain't the only one with a fly ride, bro. Congratulate people when they do, you know what I mean?
Real shit.
When you see somebody that's doing it how you doing it, why should I hate you? You just like me.
You give, love, you receive.